As we continue to expand our presence beyond Earth, space exploration has entered a new era, one focused on sustainability. Thousands of satellites and spacecraft now orbit our planet, and with them comes a growing challenge. What do we do with all the outdated equipment left behind? Recycling space hardware is emerging as the next great frontier, where innovation meets responsibility and technology serves both exploration and the environment. The more we launch into space, the more crowded it becomes. Defunct satellites and aging spacecraft now clutter Earth's orbit, creating hazards for active missions. Traditional disposal methods, letting debris burn up or drift endlessly, are no longer sustainable. Recycling offers a smarter alternative. By reclaiming valuable materials like titanium and aluminum alloys, we can lower mission costs and reduce waste. And as we prepare for lunar and Martian settlements, recycled components could become the foundation of tomorrow's space infrastructure, minimizing dependence on Earth's limited resources. Recycling space equipment isn't just about cleaning up orbit, it's about ensuring the future of exploration itself. By repurposing defunct satellites, we can slow the buildup of space debris and reduce the risk of chain reaction collisions known as the Kessler syndrome. This effort makes spaceflight safer, more efficient, and more sustainable. It also saves money, turning old materials into new opportunities. Most importantly, it reflects a global commitment, where governments, private companies, and licensed recyclers work together to protect the shared environment of space. Recycling in space presents unique technical and logistical challenges. Space hardware endures radiation, temperature extremes, and micrometeoroid impacts that weaken its materials over time. Bringing satellites back to Earth for recycling is expensive and energy-intensive, while in-space recycling requires entirely new technology. Retrieval missions demand precision robotics and international cooperation, as well as new legal frameworks defining ownership and liability for space debris. Yet overcoming these challenges is crucial if we are to establish a truly circular economy beyond Earth. Researchers and companies around the world are pioneering creative ways to recycle in orbit. Some are designing on-orbit recycling facilities that can break down old spacecraft components for immediate reuse. Others are experimenting with 3D printing using recycled metals and plastics, allowing astronauts to manufacture parts directly in space. Private firms are planning salvage missions to capture and refurbish defunct satellites, transforming yesterday's debris into tomorrow's tools. And back on Earth, licensed recyclers are helping close the loop, ensuring that hazardous materials from decommissioned equipment are handled safely and responsibly. Space recycling aligns closely with the sustainability goals we pursue here on Earth. Both depend on minimizing waste, recovering valuable materials, and protecting our environment from contamination. Eco-friendly disposal methods, both on Earth and in orbit, ensure that every piece of technology has a responsible end-of-life plan. Handling hazardous components like satellite batteries and fuel cells requires care and expertise, the same kind provided by licensed recyclers who protect our planet every day. Together, these practices form a bridge between space technology and environmental stewardship. The future of space recycling is being written right now, in laboratories, policy discussions, and prototype missions. Advances in robotics, automation, and artificial intelligence are making in-space recycling not only possible, but practical. Governments and international organizations are laying the groundwork for shared policies that hold manufacturers accountable for the materials they launch. Recycling in orbit will reduce costs, conserve resources, and prevent pollution on both planetary and cosmic scales. It redefines space exploration, not as a disposable venture, but as a sustainable partnership with the universe. The next frontier in recycling lies beyond our atmosphere. Imagine future missions built entirely from reclaimed materials, spacecraft designed for disassembly, habitats constructed from recycled alloys, and orbital factories producing parts from salvaged satellites. This vision of a circular economy in space mirrors what we strive for on Earth: efficiency, innovation, and environmental responsibility. Through cooperation with licensed recyclers, scientists, and engineers, we can ensure that exploration remains both bold and sustainable. Because true progress means not only reaching new worlds, but protecting them too. For safe and sustainable electronics recycling, reach out to ECR Inc. Together, we can extend sustainability from our planet to the stars. One mission, one recycled component at a time. Because from orbit to Earth, every piece of technology deserves a second life. From orbit to Earth, every piece of technology deserves a second life. Together, we can build a sustainable future. One mission, one recycled component at a time.